Hey guys, it's me, Jimmy Lou from the Messy Craft Corner. Hey, 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 come on in and say hey and how do you do? And let's craft and chat. Listen, what was that? Did you guys hear that ding dong? Like I had a doorbell. So, I'm here and I wanted to work on this book. We did this one. I did the cutting instructions on this one. And I had a second one that I was working on, and I thought maybe you want to hang out with me and see how I'm making something just slightly different on like the closures and stuff. But this was popped out as a reel yesterday. Look at the Santa. Isn't he swell? Oh, I love the Santa. And each side has a pocket, so there's a pocket here and a pocket here. So put some, ticket stubs or something. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. This opens like so you can add photos, you can journal if you want to. And then this is, I like to call it a rotating gate fold or something. I don't know. Thanks for spreading the mess. Hi, Evie. Hi, Janice. And then this side over here, it has a magnetic closure. And this flips open, and then it's got a waterfall. And the waterfall's pretty basic. It has the same papers all the way through. So you have lots of places to add things. This Christmas book will be up in the next auction. So yes, I love the Santa. And I color that with colored pencils. Now I have markers to do it, but I just put a little sparkle in his beard and yeah, the little deer. So this is going to be up for auction. Where to go with it? Where to go with it? Oh my goodness. There we go. So I have an identical one here that I started for my friend from church. My friend Lisa, and she loves my books, and she commented on one of these already, and I told her, oh, we'll have an extra one, I'll just make it for you. So I started to work on it some, and I thought to myself, well, no, let's go on live and you guys can hang out with me as I put the papers on it. So I just did some basic here on the front. Our pictures tell our story. So the lace trim on the cover. Oh, yeah. Isn't that pretty? That vintage lace on the cover. And then a little sparkle of the whatever. This paper here is all completely close to my heart paper. So, and these are close to my heart stamps. This one here is the same size, you can see. This one is going to have we're going to do sunflowers. She wanted something for the fall. So, sunflowers it shall be. And I'll get it all done. Lisa, if you're watching, this one's for you. Hello, Renee. Welcome. Okay, so there we go. I love the papers in this book. They're very pretty. I love the sunflowers. I love the basic prints. The cut aparts are nice. Like, it just really is pretty paper. So we'll work on it. Pull some papers out of here. What do you think? I think I'll pull this one too. That's two. Now maybe something a little yellow or a little green. A little yellow or a little green. So how is everybody today? Talk to me. Tell me what you got going on. I'm going to pull this out because we'll use some of these in our book. Here's a yellow. I don't think there's anything green really in here. I think it's all like yellows and oranges. And so let's do a yellow, and then we'll do one of these. So I'm pulling out 4 pages just because. Now I have something to tell you guys. Hello, Renee. Hello, Catherine. I made homemade chicken noodle soup because Larry and I both have sinus infections, and my son was going to be here, my son Josh, and my son Josh loves my homemade chicken noodle soup. My mom's heart is just so happy. Do you know why? He had 3 big bowls of it. I said, were you hungry? He said, yep. So, okay, so I'm bringing the old board out because the new board got returned. And I placed an order for a new board exactly like this one. I told them that I thought it was faulty, that the swing arm kept falling off, it was cutting crooked, and no problems whatsoever. Hello, Lou. I'm assuming your little British flag means you're from the UK. Hello, Roberta. Thanks for those sprinkles, girl. Okay. Whew. Everybody ready for the craftathon this weekend? I know I am. I'm going to be power crafting 20 minutes of Christmas cards. I have 3 planned, but we probably only get through 2 depending. So anyways, the book bases, if you go back about a week or so, you can find this book base here on the page. But let's just put it together, you guys. So take a ruler, taking my ruler. Where's my ruler? I clean it up in here, and then someone comes in here and makes a mess. I think it's Larry. I think he's coming in here and crafting when I'm not looking. So we have this part here, this little flapper part here. And so that's measuring 4 1/4. So I don't have a pencil in here. How do I not have a pencil in here? 4 1/4. And then it's going to be by 7 3/4. Let's try that. Yeah, let's see if that works. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for joining me before getting settled into bed. So let's do 4 1/4. Okay. And then we're going to go 7 3/4. So keep your scraps for another project. And then this page has a little gusset, and my gusset is kind of smooshed down. So unsmoosh your gussets. And yep, it could have been, this could have been 4 inches. It shouldn't have been 4 1/4. Okay. There we go. And you know, I said I had a dentist appointment on Wednesday. Everybody remember me saying that? Oh, I have a dentist appointment on Wednesday. According to my book, my date book, it is not Wednesday. It's next week. So I don't know. I'm going to have to call the darn dentist now to find out when is it that I'm supposed to be going, because I don't know. I just don't know. So I'll have to check it out and see. So my old cutter, anyways, this one, I won't be able to do any scoring until my new one gets here, but they are refunding my money, so I'm happy for that. Hello, hello, welcome. I'm seeing people pop on. If you get in here, say hi, 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 hey, 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 and how do you do? Boop, boopy doo. Okay, so tell me if you're watching. Tell me if you're new. Are you new around here? I don't always do paper crafting. We do other stuff around here too, but today, I don't know. I just felt like working on this. So that maybe I could get it finished for my friend in church and bring it to her on Sunday, because I know she will be there. My sweet friends from church. So there we go. Press that on there. Look at how sweet that is with those sunflowers. And then I'm going to do this thankful and grateful on this side. But instead of doing, instead of gluing the whole thing down, I'm going to do just 3 sides. Let's do 3 sides and make like a hidden pocket. So 1, 2, 3, just like so. I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom. It's going to be a little bit offset there. I'll have to wash my hands. You guys see me getting the glue on it. New first-time viewer, not sure how you stumbled. Melinda, did you see a reel? Did a reel reel you in? Because a lot of my new friends here are coming because of the reel. I had a reel. Okay, so here's the deal. The reel is at 18.1K. I'm super excited about that. Maybe some people are not excited about 18.1K because they have, you know, 1 million. I would probably lose my mind if I had 1 million. I'm just putting it out there. I probably would go berserko. But anyway, so I talked to my business coach, and because Evie had found this thing that said what the standards are. The standards are, you know, either 1 million views. One thing said 1 million views. Look at that. Yay, the reel brought her here. So happy you're here, Miss Melinda. So anyways, And then another article that she read was like, it's if you have more, like if you have an increase of engagement. And definitely 8.1K is an increase in engagement for me. So I'm super excited. And I'm so glad for my new friends that I made that are joining me for that. I'm so glad that you're here. We don't always do paper crafting. And I honestly have like I have 3 books sitting here waiting to be finished, and all of them have been started out on this page. So because this is now a pocket, let's add some things to that pocket, okay? So we have this little piece right here. And then see these 2 little journal cards right here? I'm going to tuck those into that pocket because they won't be, it's not a big pocket, so it's not going to be capable of holding a lot, but it'll hold a little. So use my corner rounder. Let me see. I found you. Oh my gosh. I found you over the weekend when I was looking for junk journaling stuff. Watched your wooden Christmas decorations. Cool. My 6-year-old daughter loves you too. Oh, how cool. What's your daughter's name, Lou? Elizabeth, welcome. Oh my gosh. I am so, look at all these new friends we have, guys. Yes. Welcome to, make sure that you're following even old friends, because sometimes when Facebook makes changes, they remove you if you're not like super into like asking or you know, chatting it up and stuff. So, you know, you could accidentally get removed. So, or not removed, but unfollowing. So I'm going to add this little piece right here along the outside. Just there so she could maybe write her name or whatever. So yay, Deborah, I'm glad you caught me live too. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Chris. Thanks for blessing the mess. Blessing the mess around here just means to S-H-A-R-E if you're new. Y'all are in for a fun ride that are new. Okay, so I just wanted to add that because then, you know, she can write something on there, like maybe the year or something, and that's fine. So these 2 little cards we can tuck into the pocket. I can make some tags if I want. Super cute. Okay. I don't know if this side over here, yes it will. Yes it will. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that so it'll pull it together. It'll be slightly different. This just needs a little trim off here so that it will fit nicely on this side over here. Perfect. I just have a magnet on here. That's what's holding that Home Sweet Home on there to hold that closed. Super cute, you guys. Ooh, I'm loving it. Abby. Well, hi, Abby. Welcome. I'm glad you're watching with your mom. Well, maybe you're in bed. I don't know. But if you're watching, hi, sweetie. I love kiddos. I love children. I don't have any children. I have children. I have 3 adult children. But I can't go to them, hi, guys, because it's a whole weird thing now. You know, when they get to a certain age, it's just weird to talk kitty talk to them, so. But that's going to hold this closed. Sorry, guys, had a phone call. Thanks for blessing the mess. Yay, you caught me live. Yay, Joyce caught me live. Okay, so does anybody need me to show you how I do the rosettes? Anybody need to see that? Tell me in the comments, because I'll make one if you need to see it. But I already have one on here, and these little flowers I got at the Dollar Tree, you guys, and they come off those metal stems really easy. So I just wanted to add one of these right here on the front cover. I feel like I'm bouncing around on this book a lot. I do have Gavin. I was wondering, I don't know if my sister's here. I was going to ask her if I'll see him on, he danced. Okay, so my mom, who remembers Nanny Yetter's clock? Who remembers Nanny Yetter's clock? Okay, I can show. No problem. One person is all it took to ask, and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, perfect. I'll show you. I have to get some fabric to show you, but here's a piece. So anyways, Gavin dances to Nanny Yetter's clock. My sister asked for it when my mom passed away, and we gave it to her. And Gavin loves it. He goes over. He points at it. Ask Evie. She's seen it. He points at it. He gruxkas at it. He just wants to see it, and there's just no getting the end of him. So I was hoping that he's going to be there. I'm seeing my sister on Friday. So that way I want to get a video of him dancing to Yes, there is a magnet on the little square. There sure is. So when I put the magnetic closure here, there's no magnet here. It's on the inside here to hold these closed. This was a mistake. So in the original book, if you look, the original book, it overlaps. So, and then the magnet is on this, and it holds it all closed. Well, on this book, I cut it just a little too short. My bad. That's why you always measure twice, cut once. Gavin just turned a year old. You remember the clock? Yes. So I cut this from the cut-aparts, and then I just added a magnet on the back. I'm going to cut another piece, and we're going to make this doubled so that it'll be on there just like so. And it'll hold it all closed. Okay, so let me show you the rosettes, okay? Because I do mine slightly different. I use a stapler for mine, which is, it's weird, but that's okay. And I sometimes make them and I toss them in a bin, and I have a bunch in a bin to use. So we'll just put a button in the center for this one. But you can use anything in the center. Like this one here, I just covered up the staple with the Grateful, and then I just added a smaller flower there. But you can totally put one of these small flowers in the center. It doesn't matter. So, okay, so here we go. So you take your piece of material. This is, I just tore it. It's 2.5 inches, but you can make them as big or as small as you want. So just grab it and sort of pinch and twist. And that's what we're going to do all the way around. Pinch and twist till you come full circle all the way back around to the beginning. See? Okay. And then you just cut this off. Okay. It's better if your fabric isn't printed like this, but that's okay. We can still make it work. Then I take my stapler and I line it up right in the center of that little flower rosette thing, and I staple. Then I take it out carefully just in case it didn't staple all the way through, and I flip it over and I staple again. Okay, and that's how you do it. Okay, so this right here is going to give me a little trouble. So if you have a little trouble, just use some glue. Just squirt a little glue in between your rosette pieces, and then don't burn yourself. Push it down, and then just add a button or something right to the center. And when you glue it down to your page, it'll look super cute. So you can use these. You can make clips out of these. Where do I have paper clips? Hang on a second. Ouch. Ooh, Ryobi got me. That one wasn't a fake one. Yowza! Oy, that's smarted too. Hang on. So you can add a clip onto these too. What are these? Alligator clips to the back side. And then on the back side of it, what you can do then, you can clip it into your books and stuff. So just add a little dribble of glue. Stick it on there. I don't trust touching metal things with that Ryobi glue. So then, you know, you can just clip these. Uh-oh. Hold on, my button glued to my workspace. So then you can just clip these onto your books and stuff. As, you know, move them around wherever you want them or what have you. So, and if something starts to pop up, just add a little dab of glue in between the layers, and eventually it won't fall apart. So just like so, then you have your clip on the back. So I know, be careful with that glue. So this is not a fabric I'm using with this book, but that's definitely how you can do it. So, and easy. You don't even have to sew. Now, if you're a sewer, you can take a couple stitches in the middle, make them while you're watching TV at night, and just stitch them, stitch them, stitch them. Okay, so let's get some measurements here. So this here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that one's a little tight there. Not sure what happened there. Must have got a little glue in between. And so you have your centerpiece here, and then you have 4 flappers that just rotate back and forth. You just seen I was on? Awesome. Welcome, Marilyn. Okay, so I'm just going to use a plain piece for this bottom part of the flap here. And we got to add it back to that. This is, what is that? 4 1/4. So 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. So by 3 1/2. And that's going to make our bottom half. Perfect. Actually, it's slightly too big. It's off by like 1/8 of an inch. No, Okay, so right here, I'm going to cut a second one. But this one, I'm going to cut to match the top, the inside top. 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then this one will match the inside top. Perfect. Just like so. Okay. So tell me in the comments, who are my junk journalers? Who likes to do junk journaling? Ah, look what I did. Well, I'm going to have to not close that up for a second. Yeah, who likes to do the junk journaling? Where are you, ladies? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Sherry Shorts, yes. I know, Fraps and Scraps is. Guys, she had Tool Talk Tuesday today. You want to check that out. It was pretty cool. Rhonda, yep, she makes them. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm just going to, because I dropped glue on that, I'm going to cut that right away. So let's do this one on the inside because it's super pretty. So 4 1/4, I'm cutting it. Wide. Oh, what did I just cut in half? Yep, 4 1/4, and then I keep losing my ruler, you guys. Oh, you don't know where to start? Oh, Miss Lou, well, you've come to the right place because I do some junk journaling here, but I don't do as much junk journaling as I do mini albums. I am more of a straight, clean cut, nice, bright, in your face, white, cardstock, paper kind of girl. My friend Shauna from Fraps and Scraps, she is one that uses noodle boxes and stuff, and she makes some pretty amazing books, okay? And then my friend TC over at Gigi's Craft Room, she also is a junk journaler that does some pretty amazing things. So there we go for that, and now I've lost that piece. Why did I take that off of there? There it is. Look at how cute that's going to be. Cute, right? And then that can even stay in the center if you didn't want to, but it's going to hold it closed. It's going to serve a purpose. I need one small piece for here, but we'll get to that, because I need a piece for in the center too. You've never done one, Becky, but you've watched me and Fraps and Scraps, and it spiked your interest. Absolutely. Yes, Shauna at Fraps and Scraps, she is 200 followers away from her year-end goal, and it would be awesome if you guys would go and follow her, because, you know, first of all, she's amazing. Second of all, it's worth the follow. Okay, so this is 3, so I'm assuming it's 3 by 3. Yep. So I'm just going to cut this 3 by 3. Okay, just like so. And I'm just going to glue this right onto the back of here. And those magnets are very, very strong. So, and we'll have to corner around too. Okay. I was like, which direction? It doesn't matter. It's non-directional paper. Oh, did you guys see what I did? I didn't pull my sticker paper off. Maybe I ought to stop for today. Oh my goodness gracious. So there we go. You like the flaps and the pockets and the stuff? Yes, absolutely. Hello, Sherry Lynn Davis. How are you? Okay, so I'm just using my corner rounder and I'm just going to round them up so that they match. Just like so. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the cookie baking. So now we have a nice strong piece that's going to hold those pieces down and we're going to be good to go. All right, let's do the inside of this flapper right here. So 4 by 7 3/4. I'm doing pretty good. 4 and 7 3/4. I have no idea. I cannot control Facebook. That is a whole issue for them. They are in the process of, you know, rebranding and all of that, which is good. It's good for companies to rebrand every now and again. It's just slightly off, guys. I'm just taking a little off. But in the process, it's making some glitches and stuff, and we'll just have to be patient. That's all. So I'm going to put this piece right here. Look how pretty that is for such a plain piece of paper. And thanks for sprinkling, by the way. I'm sorry if I'm breaking up. Honestly, I have a good, strong, clear signal, and you're the first person to say about it. I'm not saying it's not true. And I'm not operating on internet. I don't use internet. I use only data here, and I have very good, strong data that I'm very pleased with, AT&T. So here we have 2 little journaling cards tucked in their little pocket. Over here we have this pretty piece. So we have this band, and we have some waterfall to deal with here. So we have this part back here. Now remember, these pages have these pockets down in the side here. So I am going to put tiny strips of, did I do that on the other one? I did. I'm going to put some tiny strips of paper along here and here, but I want to do that in more like a plain color. Okay, so this is going to be perfect. So let's cut these at 1-inch strips. So 1 inch and 1 inch. Guys, we started our cards last night. We did all the cutting. Shauna was in there. She was cutting like nobody's business. Chrissy was in there. I had to help Chrissy a little bit with the adjustment of her cuts because, okay, so that is slightly off. Because she's using different directions paper than we are. But oh my gosh, we had so much fun, and it gave prizes away, and the card making was just so fun. Chris Tompkins is in Australia. Do they have lots of interruptions? Huh. Okay, so these I'm just going to glue right on the sides here, just that they're going to stick out a little bit, okay? So, yeah, it is what it is, and we just all, there's a lot more people online now than there are in the morning, so that's for sure. So just slip that in there in that pocket and press that down. Just like so. And then look at how cute that looks. Does that not look cute? That is cute. Yes, Australia would be fun to do. I'm not a crafter, but I love handmade items, love books and things like that. You like watching? Well, welcome, Debbie. So glad that you're here. And guys, I am planning a book auction for next week. Wait, is next week Thanksgiving? Next week is Thanksgiving. Yes, next Friday. Black Friday. I'm having a Black Friday sale. Yes, I am. Next Friday is sale, guys. Mark it on your calendars for those of you who can't get out and shop. There we go. And if you are in other countries and you want to have something shipped, I will gladly do. Just know that shipping prices are more than $50 to go overseas. Whoops. So there we go, guys. Now I have this big fat piece here in the center that I want to cover up. Let's see. Whoops. 1.5. So we're going to do 1 1/4. And I'm going to use the same paper. Thanks for spreading that mess, Miss TC. She's from Gigi's Craft Room, guys. She is another junk journaler. We have some ladies here that are new that are into the whole junk journaling scene. So just making sure that it's not too big. You can get it right there in the center. Well, Marilyn, you can come shopping here. Right here on this page. Time to be announced. And we will have fun. And we will shop. Okay, so there's that side. There's that side. And press that down. Look at how cute. And then, you know, you can add something in the center there if you want. You know, there's some pieces in the cut aparts of this one. It says gather. That one might look cute in the center there. We might do that. You know, there's thankful if you want to put it sideways, grateful. But I like the gather, so. Okay, so this piece here I said will work here. We just need to trim that off. Grab my ruler. I'm looking forward to the cookie bake off for sure. 3.5. 3.5. Let's see, what time do we have here? 4:39. We're going to work about 10 more minutes and just hang out together and chit chat. So what shall we talk about? Yeah, hey girl. Hey girl. So here we go. We're adding this piece here. So now you can tell all of my papers sort of coordinate from that paper pack so far. So I'm going to close this up. And then I just want to decide on my inside flaps here. Because on my other one, I just sort of like matched them. So when this opened and this opened, these two were the same. This one was different. So let's do that different one right there. Okay, so these are slightly off what size this is measure. So we need to cut these down to 7 3/4. So we're just taking that sliver off the bottom. And then I believe it's by 4. We did not get any snow. It is not by 4. Ooh, good thing I didn't cut that. It's by 4 1/4. So let's do 4 1/4. And 4 1/4. Keep that little sliver for somewhere else. So we're going to do this section and this section. So it's 7 3/4. I'm doing 7 3/4 by 4 1/4. We had like some freezing rain and stuff, but we didn't really have anything that was like overly, like we didn't get any accumulations. I do love the sunflowers too. My son Josh's girlfriend, Raquel, nope, wrong one. Alacia, she loves sunflowers, like absolutely loves them. So, she's getting a book made from this paper, but okay. So I cut some. This part here is already finished. So when we open this up, this one's going to be here. This one's going to be here. We open it up. It's going to be different there. And then we're going to do different here. And then different. And then these two will be the same. So we're doing some a little bit different. So yeah, sunflowers are fun. Bees are fun. Bees are in. Bees are in fashion, in style. Like a lot of different things going on. Ask Shauna. She just did a book, a bee book. And it was amazing, you guys. Okay. So there we go. Just press that on down. Okay. And then we're going to open this up because we're going to do these two. This one and this one. Here we go. We are working on a book that I'm making for my friend Lisa from church. She liked one of my books. I said I could make you one. And we ended up making this one, you guys. We did. We're making this one. And we're having fun making it too. I think we're having fun. I don't know. Maybe we're not quite having as much fun as I think we are. But I think we're having fun. We're doing mostly a lot of chit-chatting is what we're doing here. We're just chit-chatting some. So, okay, so I was saying I made chicken noodle soup for supper. What did everybody else have? I need to put that away, too, when I get off of here. It's probably cooled down enough. Your niece likes sunflower and owls. Yeah, owls are a big thing, too. They really are. Last month, the stamp of the month for Close to My Heart was an owl. This month is the lights. There's a thing with a strand of lights. And then next month, there's going to be owls again. So, yeah, you're on the West Coast. Hamburger Helper. You got the grandbabies. They probably love the Hamburger Helper. Okay, so I'm taking this one, cutting this one down. This one is 7 3/4. So I need 4 1/4. And 4 1/4. And that's 2 pieces that we can put across from each other to make like a twin page. And then we have 2 extras. So we can do this one. I thought I had another piece that was extra. I guess I don't. Oh well. So 7 3/4, 4 1/4. Well, this one matches 4 1/4. We're good. Yay! I like when it works out. Oh yes, I use Art Glitter Glue. It dries clear. It's really nice glue. The only problem is I'm allergic to it. So they are. Look at it's this one here is already turning red. This is from the other day when I was working where it like kind of cracked around my nail. But there's something in it that I'm just allergic to, and I washed my hands right after, but it's still, I don't know. It does its own thing. Okay, so we're good. We have our pieces here. We can add on. I sent it back, Stephanie. I kept slicing paper crooked, and I can't have that. I'm sorry. I need straight cuts. So I messaged them. In fact, I was talking to Angie at the Rustic Daisies today. We were on a video chat talking about the cookie bake-off, and I had a knock on the door. I said to her, hang on a second, somebody's at my door. No one really comes here and knocks on the door. Yeah, you can't get it there. There are alternate glues that you can use. I don't like the clear Tombow glue for books because it does warp a little, but this liquid glue, the multi, this seems to work a little bit better for bookmaking. But honestly, if you can get Fabri-Tac, this works well, as does Fabric Fusion. So if you can order either of these, I won't be able to get the Art Glitter Glue for a little while because of the weather. It gets too cold here and they won't ship it. So, okay, Sue, come back and watch the replay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So here we go. I definitely did something crooked on that part right there. I think I glued something down that wasn't supposed to quite be glued down. Because they have these little tiny, itty bitty little parts. So let's do this one. And then I'm going to pull a new piece off of my tablet for the center of the book there. And then we're going to pull what's in the center of the book, and we're going to pull it over to the other side, so that way to make it sort of match up with everything else we got going on here. So it'll be cool. I'm leaving lots of room for pictures, or for should she want to journal, but definitely pictures. My sister makes cups. Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of materials in crafting that we crafters are allergic to. I'm allergic to glitter. Just kidding. I'm starting to hate it a little less since I got my new little tool. So then, you know, this just all, oops, I started the wrong direction. This all folds up just like so then, and then the magnets all will hold it together. So there we go. So just open this up. We need to do one piece here in the center, and then, hang on one second, guys. Oh, okay. Larry's trying to fix our security camera. Okay, so here we're going to do 4 1/4 again. So it's the same. Angie will back me up. I am too so allergic to it. I'm allergic to glitter. Everybody knows it. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to use here? Well, I like the small sunflowers. Those are pretty. We're going to pull this one. And the small sunflowers. This is going to be a really pretty book when I'm finished with it. When we're done. When we're done, y'all. Okay. So 4 1/4. I'm going to use this one for the center. 4 1/4 by 7 3/4. And this is going to be our centerpiece right here. Right here in the middle, guys. Let me just see here. We are going to grab a punch. Grab a circle punch. Okay, and let's make something fun. There's that other piece I was looking for. That's okay. We can use it for something else. Let's do this one. Let's grab us a nice, pretty sunflower. Make us a little tuck spot. Okay, let's make a little tuck spot down here. We are all allergic to it. I read something one time. It's the hemorrhoids of the crafting world. Well, I guess so, because it never goes away and it's a real pain in the butt. Did you cut your stamp apart? The trim one. Did I cut my stamp apart? The trim one. I don't know what stamp you mean. Are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else? Because if you're talking to me, I'm not quite sure what you mean. Okay, so I punched this out. I'm just going to glue like, I don't know, it ain't even halfway around. Just kind of like a third way around. And just tuck this right down here. And now we got a tuck spot. A place to stick things. And I had something. Oh, here we go. And where is my corner rounder? Here we go. And so now we have like a little tuck spot that we can add some, I can add a, you know, a tag or something else in there too. Oh, I think you're talking, you're not talking to me. Okay. You are talking, you're asking, okay, we're good. So fold it up, fold it up, fold it up, fold it up, and the magnet holds everything closed and together. And then we're off to this side over here. So this side over here, it's got it has a waterfall. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pages on the waterfall, but then it has this piece in the back that also needs to be covered. So these pieces are too small. These ones are the perfect size. So 4 1/4 is our cut, what we need to do for our pieces. So 4 1/4, but then I think they're shorter because of the waterfall. Whoops, get the right measurement. Yes, 6 1/4. So they're 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. Doo da, doo da. Okay, and then 6¼ 4¼ and you can do those tuck spots anywhere really that you want to. Okay, so there's 2 pieces that were just what was on the table, and I want to use this, so 6¼ and then 4¼ 1, 2. So let's see, 1 on the top, 1 there. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm setting this up like I did the other one. So we have this one here, then we have the gingham, which is going to need trimmed down a little bit. Then we have the sunflower, then the gingham, and then I'm going to do the sunflower here, but because it's slightly different, I still need 4¼ but then, yeah, 6¼ it's the same, I think. Hang on, let's check it out. It is. Okay, so let's trim this to 6¼ and then 4¼ Don't cut anything apart. Send me a picture, because if it's default, then they'll send you another one. Okay, so there's what we're doing there. That's on the front side. So I need to make 4 more for the back side of these. So this is going to be in order like that. And then I need to do 4 more for the back side and then for our band. So I need 2 more different pieces of paper from my paper pad. I do like this one. And I do like this one. I do like the sunflowers. The sunflowers are fun. Okay, so let's just line these up. 6¼ 4¼ and tap it back together. 4¼ So there's our 4 pieces for the back side. Yeah, who can push more hearts? Let's have a heart push off. We haven't done one of those in a long time. Okay, so there's my back side pieces for that flapper thing. So then you just need to decide, what do you want to do for your band? For the waterfall band. So I'm going to do probably these 2. Just because I think they're fun. So for the band, we need to cut 1¼ 1¼ by 6½. So 1¼ and then 6½. Okay. So now we can glue things down. So these pieces here are going to go onto my band down here. Now, what I do want to do is I want to round up my corners. Yeah, do not cut anything. If you got the stitches, the stitch stamp set, and listen, don't cut it apart. Send me a picture. Let me check with the home office first. You should not have to be cutting anything apart. It should have came to you just like you need it. Hopefully you didn't cut it apart. Okay, so let's just... I mean, if you did and it works, that's fine. But I just hate for if you bought something for it to not be what you paid for. Okay, so this is going to mat right here. Close this over. Let's mat the front part. Okay, just like so. Just like so. Okay, and then you can use, you know, a smaller corner rounder, smaller circle punch. Hang on. You know, something more teeny tiny. And you can punch something out like these. right here to add in other places. So let's just add, I don't know if I, you know, oh, let's do this. Wait for it. Let's add one of these on there. This will be fun. I'm so clever. I don't know about clever. The ideas do just kind of come to me though. So just add a little dab of glue and let's add this here. It's going to make a little bit of bulk there, but that's a foam center of that, so it'll smush flat anyways, and it's fine. Okay, so let's round some things up. Round them up. And I should have rounded them before I put them into the book, but hey, life sometimes happens. That's all there is to it. Life sometimes happens. And then all I need to do is glue these into place, and this book is going to be pretty well finished until I, you know, if I want to add some cut aparts to it, I can. Or if I just want to leave them blank, I can also do that. And even though this is squared off down here on the bottom for the uniformity, I'm going to leave it in place. So let's glue it down. Yeah, they should come ready to use. Absolutely. Yes. So whoever ordered those, message me. So that way I'll get in touch with the home office, and if they come back and say, oh, well, then, you know, they will make it right. You just ask Sherry Lynn Davis, because here's what happened to her. Guys, they sent her the wrong thing. They really did. And God love her. She's so sweet. She messaged me and she's like, hey, you know, I was supposed to get this, but I got that instead. And I was wondering, did I make a mistake? And I was like, no. And I thought, oh, geez, did I make a mistake? Close to my heart. It's a stamp set that looks like sewing machine patterns. For those of us who don't sew, but like the sewing look in our journals, Shauna showed it on her, in book club on her live. And we had a little special on there. So going in there, that if you made a purchase, you got in. We have to pick a winner for that, don't we? How about that? Okay, so let's just see. Yep, these are going to fit perfect on here. So this one I have to remember is for my front piece. Yes, you're welcome. So, but yeah, if you're not a sewer, but you like that kind of stitched look, like around the edges of your papers, like that you sewed it, book club costs $25 for the month. And we do things like this in there, except for you get more detailed. And I will just tell you, you get 4 teachers in there. There are 4 of us. Chrissy Coleman from Create with J&C, Shauna from Fraps and Scraps, TC from Gigi's Craft Room, and myself. So you get 4 live tutorials a week. We each have our own different unique styles. And so there is something in there for everyone, really. If you're a junk journaler, you get all of the past and future, however long you're in there, tutorials. So, you know, there's a lot to choose from in there. There's 10x10 albums, there's 6x6s, there's a variety. You can find the toilet paper rolls, you know, the macaroni noodle boxes. We do all kinds of fun stuff in there. So, and they get specials. Like sometimes I'll say, if you make a purchase of this, you know, I'll pick a winner for Happy Mail, and it just becomes a whole fun thing. So, you do have that option. If you'd like to join, what you do is you just message me. And typically I have it closed, but I decided to keep it open for the remainder of the month, in case anyone wanted to join us. And we are in the middle of doing a Christmas card swap in there. Yeah. Oh, I know. I heard. That's awesome. Woo, wait. Did you guys see that? I glued that totally down to the wrong place. I was afraid that was going to happen. I was trying to be really, really careful not to do it. And right there I did. So that's easy enough. Art glitter glue comes off pretty easy with a baby wipe. Just be careful not to wipe too much, or you'll take some of the surface off of your paper. So we'll have this one and this one yet. Yes, we all love book club. So you can definitely message me and get more details about book club. And if you want in, okay? And Let's Ephemera with Gigi, that's TC's paid subscription group. And they do all things ephemera related in there. So she brings in a guest crafter every month. Her and Shauna both teach in there. So yay, we are getting there, ladies. We're almost done here. I was going to like cut it off at 5 o'clock. I was just going to be like, well, thanks for joining me, guys. And finish it up off of camera. But we're so close to being done now. Why not? Why not? Okay, so last one is here on the front. So let's have a little chat about Santa Claus. What is everyone hoping that Santa will bring them for Christmas? Because, you know, he makes a list and he checks it twice, guys. And he does know if we want glitter or not. So now's your chance to post in the comments. What did I do there? There we go. There we go. And like I said, that's going to be a little bulky right there, but that to me is okay. If that bothers you, then don't put something bulky there. It's okay though. So super sweet. Definitely a lot bigger than it was before. So the one thing though that if you do want to do, let me grab a piece of this is 110-pound weight cardstock. Let's see, that was 7 3/4. So let's do 7 1/2. So I'm just going to cut this at 7 1/2. There we go. And, ooh, that's that thing. And so 7 1/2 is going to slip into my pockets out here on the side. So just like so. Okay. Sometimes you need to work it with the ruler a little bit to get it all the way in there. And then I'm just going to take a, well, I'm not going to take a pencil because I don't have a pencil. I'll have a pencil in here, guys. And let's just put a little mark here. And see how big this is. And I'll just make 2 little journaling cards or photo mats, whatever. So 4 7/8. And 4 7/8. So we got 2 of those, and then you know you can mat these any way that you like. It doesn't matter. So these would be 4 1/2 by 7 1/4. So let's do 7 1/4 by 4 1/2. And let's just round up the corners, you know, because I just want to. Let's round the corners because I just want to. Hey, Justin. They was just talking about you. Your ears must have been ringing about how you're going to be a guest crafter in Let's Ephemera with Gigi. So there we go. I'm going to round these corners up too. So I'm gonna mat it with paper on one side. I'm gonna leave the other side blank. So it's matted on one side, so if she puts pictures on it, it'll frame it out. But the opposite side she could use to write some journaling things on. So let's see. See these 2 right here? These 2 I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut this section out right here because I want to use these. I want to use these. Okay. So then all we need to do is glue these together. Look at that. Anytime you just want to make a photo mat, just make it. Whatever size you want. Mat it on one side. You can even put, you know, one of these on there if you wanted to. Anything. It can be anything you want. Okay, so we're going to cut those apart. I know something I did on the one that I didn't do on this one. I just realized that was I made a pocket on that back side of that one, and I didn't do it in this one. have to do it, I guess. Okay, but these two like kind of blank pieces, I want to use these for titling. So like kind of at the top of my page there, it'd have a place for a title. So plus I think I want to use that gather in the center of my spine. Cut this apart here. And I'm going to use the, oops. Okay, so if you ever cut something too short off, just use your scissors and trim that off, because if you try and trim that sliver off on your cutter, it's going to chew apart your paper like nobody's business, you guys. Okay. Let's gather some things here. Let's gather some things here. Okay, so let's glue these up, you guys. You still can't use your paper cutter, right? Oh my goodness, girly. You have like the beast of a paper cutter too. Okay, so just add this on here. And then this little title piece, I'm going to add to the top. Let's do this one on here. So it's just a little frame. So, you know, she can write a date on there, add a picture on the front if she wants to. And then on the back, she can journal. So that's going to fit on one side. And this one's going to fit on this side. And then I'm going to show you how to do a pocket in that center piece. I forgot about that. There we go. Yep, he's okay. Thank you for being concerned. You can never get it on the right spot. Practice. Just needs a little practice. Add this up here. This one's cute. I like this one. Okay, here we go. Just like so. So that's that one. And I want to put this little gather right in the center in here. But you know what I need to do is I need to trim it off a little bit on both sides. Let's see. Because otherwise it's going to be too big to fit in that section. So I just trimmed it down. It's now 1 inch. So yes, it's Art Glitter Glue. And you can buy it on Amazon. The only thing is if you live in a cold climate, don't purchase it in the wintertime. Like now it's getting too cold. And if I have it shipped here, it solidifies. So that's a whole thing. So right there in the center, we're going to add that. We're just this gather. Just sweet, right? So then these little photo mats will fit one on each side. So there's... Ooh, too far in. There's one on that side. Here's one on this side. Just like so. There we go. And this baby is full of stuff. Okay, so in the center, back here in the back, oh, I did a pocket on my other one. So on the Christmas one, when you got to the back, did I do? I'm thinking of a different book. Never mind. Ignore what I said. I'm thinking of, which one am I thinking of? One that I just did. Well, ignore that. This one. I was thinking of this one. This Christmas one that I just did. And in the back here, I added a pocket. And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, oh, wait, didn't I add a pocket? Because, you know, for the journaling cards to get added, you know. So, but this could just get slipped in anywhere if I wanted to use it. So just close this up. We have our thing right there. How adorable is this? We have this side that opens up and all of these. So, you know, I'll take a look through what's left of my cut aparts and see, is there a place that I want to add anything? Like off to the side over here. I can totally do this. Let's grab this one. This is a 2-inch punch. Let's add that. And then let's grab this one with, where did I put my slow punch? Oh my goodness, you guys. Here we go. This is a 1.5 inch circle punch. So let's just line this up with a nice cute sunflower. And we can make this into a cute little tuck spot, okay? So glue this circle on top of here. And I'm going to go kind of close to the top, but not all the way to the top. Okay. And then to do a tuck spot, just about 1/3 of the way down, add some glue. Put it on straight. And then you have that spot that you can tuck things into. Okay, so we're going to use these two. Well, I was going to use these on those and I didn't do it. But, you know, you can tuck those in there. There's other pieces on the cut aparts, you know, that you can tuck up in there. Like this piece here. Right there. And just tuck that in there. And again, that can get used for journaling or whatever. So, oh, good. I'm glad that I inspired you. Awesome. So I'll tell you what, I'll do a filming of this in a little bit. I'll put it up as a reel and over on TikTok, Instagram. I'll put them up on, we'll do all the things with it today because I love these bright, sunny sunflowers. They just cheered me up today. Don't you think so? Who else did it cheer up? It cheered me up, you guys. And then, you know, our flipper flappers over here. So thank you to our new friends who joined us because they saw that reel and they came on in here. 18.1 was the last time I looked at it, guys. I'm still super excited about it. So if you're here because of that reel, thank you for joining us. I'm so glad to have you here. We're happy that you're here. And I like to close out all my lives in this way by saying, guys, remember to always be kind no matter what, because you never know what someone might be going through. So I hope that you guys have a good night, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye, guys.